Welcome back to another episode of Dr. J and JP's Vidcast, a series of video podcasts designed to
disrupt
your current ways of thinking and breathe new perspectives into your life.
So for the month of June and July, we are going through the weeks of wellness, and last week we talked about the importance of finding balance in your food and exercise for the physical week of wellness. Jay, what is this week of wellness all about?
This week we're going to talk about emotional wellness. So emotional wellness is basically having a positive attitude, having a high self-esteem, a strong sense of self, and the ability to recognize and share a wide range of feelings with others in a very constructive and kind way.
So let's think about it this way, Jay. When I think back to my life coaching, my mentoring, I first think about you can't have emotional wellness if you can't identify the emotion that you're feeling.
Yep.
And oftentimes what I have seen through my mentoring and life coaching, especially with some of my younger mentees, is sometimes they were raised wherever. Maybe it was their caregivers, maybe it was even teachers in school, but they said it wasn't okay to feel a certain way. Or that you couldn't feel a certain way for too long.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing that we wanted to talk about is this importance of allowing yourself to just feel.
Mm-hmm.
Just be there, be present, acknowledge that you are reacting in an emotional way to an event that's happening in your life. We encourage you not to suppress it. It is actually very emotionally healthy to allow yourself to feel it, and it is emotionally unhealthy for you to suppress those feelings. I'm not allowed to feel afraid. I'm not allowed to feel in love. I'm not allowed to feel scared. I'm not allowed to feel angry even sometimes. And allowing yourself to just say, you know what? I own that this is how I feel. Jay, what can they do after that to kind of keep this path of emotional, healthy well-being?
One thing I learned from Oprah and Deepak Chopra in one of their meditation series is to be the awareness of your emotion, not the emotion itself. And so that was really something that struck me that I hung on to for ever since I heard it, is to just be aware of the emotion, and you don't need to be anger to know that you're feeling angry.
Right.
You know, even some of I get really excited, for those of you who know me, and even being high excitement, sometimes it's nice to just be excited and be the awareness of excitement, and know that that's how you're feeling, but to have a sense of calm.
Because I also want to share this article that I saw as well that said our bodies, our minds are not meant to stay in a certain emotion for a long period of time. And what's interesting is that I think most people go to, well, I shouldn't feel angry or sad for a long period of time, but they even say that your brain is not meant to just stay excited all the time, because then what happens is that your ability to maintain that level will crash, and that's not what your brain is meant to do.
Yeah.
It's not meant to stay there. And so we want to kind of build off of that and say that whether it's positive feelings, whether it's negative feelings, that there is just this balance that we all experience in life. It doesn't need to be numbness. It doesn't need to be just this blasé feeling about life, but it's just, life has highs, life has lows. I am grateful to experience both sides of it. I am the awareness of my emotion, not the emotion itself. And we do want to just call this out. Sometimes those negative emotions, grief, sadness, anger, we want to just remind all of you, as Jay and I have helped each other through these journeys, they don't last forever, and you don't need to hold on to those. You don't need to suppress it. You don't need to put it into a bottle and shove it to the center of your heart where you hope that you'll never have to see it again. Be the awareness of that emotion. Do what you need to do to heal. That is emotional well-being.
And one other thing that I've learned in yoga is to also notice, does that serve you? And if it's not, figure out a way to release it, right? Definitely, it does not serve you to bottle and suppress that emotion. So find things that do serve you. So it's time for homework. Yay! So this week is really simple. Just pay attention to your emotions and notice how long you hang on to certain types of emotions, whether they're typically thought of as positive emotions, like happiness, joy, excitement, or whether it's negative emotions, something that might be like despair or anger or frustration. Just pay attention to the emotions that you're having. I would also like you to connect to last week's journaling around food, because I notice a huge difference in my ability to regulate emotions and to allow emotions to pass that are negative. They pass quicker when I'm eating healthy and I'm feeding my body optimal foods, and when I'm exercising. If I have a negative feeling and I have the opportunity to go to a yoga class or go for a quick walk or run, ride a bike, all of a sudden I'm feeling happier. Or sometimes Gigi will remind me, Mommy, let's see who can laugh the longest. And that'll get me right out of an emotional, frustrating moment or something like that. So that's your homework this week. Be the awareness of your emotions and pay attention, be mindful and notice. And then also see if you can make some connections to how those emotions range when you're eating health optimally and working out. With that, go out and shine love and light into the world.
Take care.